I made this video over 5 times in the past like few months, and I keep deciding whether or not to make it or even just not talk about it. I'm just so tired of it. So tired of it. So, I'm not sure what this video is going to be titled. To be honest, I don't even know where I'm going to put it in the first place. The issue is that I gotta keep it fast and subtle. You know. So, let's begin here. This is so hard. I wanted to make this video when the thing was bugging me. But it's hard. Okay? It's like really hard. So, we're gonna try to keep this as fast as possible. I'm hoping it'll be fast. Don't really know if it will. But we'll try to keep it fast here. So let's start off with 2015, November of 2015. I'm not sure of the day though. Don't mind this, you'll see a lot of it here. We'll try to keep it fast as possible here. So the issue is that you know, the consequence all boils down to like me trying to be more healthier and better. I just don't understand, and I still can't understand this today, how I got punished for trying to actually be healthier. This is my point here. So, I'm not gonna go too much into detail here with this. All I'm gonna say is that, you know, I was at the gym. I mostly focused on weights, but at the same time, like lifting, I never strained myself too badly. I mean, the issue is I would like go to the gym, you know, take a few days off, then go back, and then just go forth with that one. But the issue here is this all boils down to like my issue here, whether or not if my theory is true or not, which this has been a long time. We're talking about 2015 here. It's so crazy. But I know I'm getting off all over the place. I'm sorry. But the issue is that around that time I was drinking like filtered water out of like the fridge and all that stuff. But you know, I'm not pointing fingers, so like I said, I'm not pointing fingers. There's not gonna be any pointing fingers like this is the culprit, this is the culprit. The issue is I don't know. This video should have been made a long time ago, but the issue is that I still have it under control. I'm just tired of medication. I'm tired of taking this, and this, and this, and this. I'm just so tired of it. So, back to my filtered water here. So, I was at the gym, and I'd bring my water bottle with me. Just had water in it, just water, filtered water. And I finished all of that, because you know when you're sweating, you know, and I was thirsty. Okay, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, go fill it up with the. So I went to the drinking fountain and filled it up. Something told me. Something told me, and this is the problem. This is why I don't talk to people about this, because I say to them, it's my own, like, it's my own fault. I didn't listen. I really didn't. This is totally my fault. So, I filled it up, drank it, went home. Of course, you know, went home. That night, my fingers started twitching. this finger right here. More issues turned into another here. And now these muscle spasms used to disappear, that, you know, after a while. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We have a long ways to go here. We have, like, from present day to 2015. So I don't remember too much about this, because the issue is I try to forget all of the issues that this has brought me, but it's not fun. It's not. So the issue is like, I thought it was a strain. I thought I strained myself. The issue is that a strain doesn't last this long, and everything in between. And plus, don't be like commenting like, watch the full video before you comment saying this, because there's a lot more to this here. Every year it gets worse. So yeah, so let's go to 2017. 2016 was an okay year for this issue. So let's go to 2017. So 2017, things started getting a little bit more terrible. The nerve damage started to appear, and I started getting more symptoms of, like, destroyment of the brain, in my brain. I try to describe the feeling that I feel inside my brain. There's no way to describe it. It's basically, just imagine a radio wave point. I'm trying to, like, keep this as easy as possible here. So there's this radio wave, and it's just, you know, making this contact, you know, like how those radio waves like this. Well, we're gonna do it kind of like Bluetooth in a way. I mean, these are some Bluetooth headphones here. So you got them on here, and you start noticing the frequency starts getting worse when you're farther away. And the issue is it starts to cut out. And the issue here, it's kind of how my brain feels. But this cutting out feeling is a cutting out feeling, but a stabbing sensation. That's how it feels. It's like something's attacking. Now, I spent a long time researching this, depending on what it could be. Still haven't figured out. My theory is, this is just my theory, my immune system is destroying my brain tissue and even my whole entire body, because the issue is that when they're bugging me, I can't, I'm in pain, and I can't, like, it drives me crazy to even stand still. It's not like an ADHD feeling like, oh man, gotta get up and, like, run around. No. It's like muscle cramps. Your muscles just, you know, tract my arms too, my legs, and it's just painful. I like how people think I'm low in potassium. I've taken potassium pills. They don't work. And I like how people say, take a headache pill. That's the most funniest thing. That doesn't do hardly nothing. It's not a headache. It's not. There is so many symptoms besides the pain. The pain is just scratching the surface of the issue here. So my jaw gets heavy. So usually, sometimes, this all happens at night, okay? You'll never see it in the afternoon. You'll never see it in the day. You'll only see it at night. My jaw gets stiff, and you know, if I'm hungry and I want a snack, it's quite hard when your jaw just feels so tight and you just can't chew. Because all I feel like doing is just opening it and just doing absolutely nothing, just staring at space. Just looking at a straight piece of wall and just focus on that. That's all I care about. Time flies by fast. Extremely fast. Like, it's just crazy to me. The issue is that I'm just tired of taking stuff. I'm tired of it all. There's consequences from everything. From this. From eating, to sneezing, to anything. There's consequences. I'm not getting into detail with that sneezing problem. But the issue is that it's a struggle. It really is. I mean, I hate sneezing. And all these issues, but you know, hand in hand, every time I get something new, each time. In 2019, my sense of smell just destroyed, completely gone. It's there, but it flickers. It kind of hurts right here in the middle here. When they're bugging me, of course, and sometimes in the back here. But the issue is it flickers. This is just how it is. Now, I don't have any like movement issues anymore. My head will jerk, and sometimes I'll pop it, you know, of course by accident, because you do this. I go back and forth and just pop right there, and then just something like just magically just happens. And I sit there and just like look, because it stops. It actually stops for a split second, and like things become weird because my hearing just like becomes extremely well, and I just sit there like, what happened? You know, of course it didn't pop right now. They are bugging me a little bit. Like, it's a swirling feeling inside my brain right now. I wouldn't describe it as water feeling, but it's just kind of like flowing. I mean, you got the vertigo feeling. I've had that for a very long time. I've had that since 2015. That's another issue. The consequences of eating. The vertigo feeling of like thinking to yourself, okay, I can't be too dizzy or I'm going to throw up my food. That's another big issue here. It's like, I've lost 30 pounds when I got this issue. 30 pounds. Now, that seems like drastic weight there, but it's just because I'm not able to eat. And, you know, I have to make sure I get enough to eat around this time. And you might be asking, why do these things trigger you at night? It's because there's like these consequences, and these consequences build up and build up and build up. I mean, stress is a big key in this. A big key in this issue. It's really big. Stress and sleep. Those are two of the worst. Don't get me started on the sleeping issue. Nightmares. On top of that, when I want to go to sleep, I feel these evil presences. Evil people like around me. Hallucinations. I see dark figures. It's completely scary. They're completely dark. They're just like big dark shadows. And it just feels like there's always someone behind me. When I go to bed at night, it feels like someone's just watching me. I feel like I'm watched. The big issue here. There's two theories here. Of course, you know, like, I know that something's destroying my brain, which could be my immune system in return there. But the issue is when I try to go to sleep at night. Put my head on the pillow, okay, relax, go to sleep, you know, like a normal person would do. The issue is, you know, I gotta be happy. You know, if I'm not, then the issue is, you know, like this weird feeling happens. It's like everything shuts down. Just everything completely shuts down. And when everything shuts down, I'm sorry about that. So like I was saying before here, when I go to sleep, I think there's something wrong with my neck here. Maybe the spinal cord in general, something like that. When I go and lay down, of course, you know, you could just imagine I'm like laying on some pillows here. I mean, this neck around here, this area, like something issue here, like a pinched nerve or something here. Now, I've went to chiropractors before, but here's the issue. You know, there has to be 100%, and I mean 100% happiness when you go to sleep. Now, how can that happen when you have hallucinations and you feel evil, you know, people around you that are not even real? You know? And the issue is that I don't look at anything that's, you know, demons or anything like that. Like, you know, I watch YouTube, okay? That's kind of what I do when and the issue is I'm just like looking at tech videos, you know, technology stuff, issues like that. There's nothing that's out of the ordinary of that one. Yeah, just everything when I go to sleep, it's just like everything kind of like goes out for 20 minutes. And I've noticed that. I mean, like, things just disappear. Like, everything just like disappears and feels, you know, like time is going by fast and I'm just not even there. Like the lights are out when no one's home. Kind of that kind of feeling like that, but I don't really know. I don't know. Sorry about that. I can't help these things here. Sorry. I ended the video by accident here. So, the issue is that a lot of my issues are with my head here. Now, I'm not doing this just for fun. Let me tell you. If I keep doing that, I'm going to pop it. So, okay. Focus here. Okay, so that's the issue. I mean, like, things just go off for like 20 minutes and don't know what the heck I'm doing. Just kind of lay there. That's just the way it is, really. You know. But there's so many things. But back to what I was saying here about how my brain flickers and like my sense of smell just kind of flickers. My sense of smell, like, I start like smelling like things. Just imagine, like, okay, depending on what you do or what you eat, like, let's say you're having like a milkshake or something, you just smell that chocolatey smell or something of the sorts. If the issue's coming on, it'll flash inside my brain and I can just smell that constantly. Nothing else, just chocolate. There are some other things. I mean, you know, my tongue. Can't really talk sometimes when they're really bugging me. Like I said, they're not severely that bad. Um, the issue is that it used to be actually controllable. It's just doing stuff. But the issue is that when they're bugging me, I feel like everyone's against me. I just feel like the whole world is just doesn't care. That's the point I have when they're bugging me. But yeah, it's not fun. Now you may be asking, well, you probably drank water your whole life. Well, yeah, somewhat. I mean, we have like, you know, I've drank filtered water most of my life here. Most of it, you know. I mean, I always thought it was safer and everything. But I don't know what the cause is. I don't know. I mean, like, there's so many, like, things pointing around here. I don't know. I mean, I still drink water, of course, but I'm just petrified of it because the issue is that whether or not it's safe or not is the big issue there. Um, yeah. The other issue is that with things not getting focused here. Now, I've had this for quite a while here. I think I've had it since at least 2017. Cleaning. Big thing. I think it's funny. I've talked to a few of my friends. They're like, I've learned from the best for me. I'm like, don't learn from me. I clean a little bit too much. Now, you may be asking, just like everything has to be disinfected. And I mean everything. It used to be 10 times worse. But I've had to lean my back, you know, lean a little bit off there. I used to clean everything. Everything had to be disinfected. Everything. I used to even disinfect myself. You know, everything. Now, you may be thinking, well, it should have gotten worse with this, you know, epidemic we have. It has, but I've just had to learn myself to lean back there, you know, just kind of like say to myself, okay, you know, that's the issue here. But it's still terrible. I wash my hands 3 times, and I still don't think it's clean enough. I make sure. There was a software update for the Apple Watch where you could wash your hands. I have that downloaded. I spend 40 seconds washing my hands. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. It's crazy. But that's just the issue here is that, yeah. I just don't know. I mean, like, I take stuff that, you know, helps with moving disorders and they work just fine. But I just get tired of it. I really do. My swallowing issues are bad because it just kind of feels like everything's tight around the jaw area. So, of course, you know, swallowing is a big issue. I've choked on a lot of pills and a lot of everything there. It's not fun. It's not. It's just like sometimes I think of this doing this video because I've done it over so many times. I just think it's stupid, but at the same time, because I've asked for people from help, I've asked them, what is your opinion on this? You know, can you help me please on this? And nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm too afraid, really, to see anybody about it because the issue here is that I surely don't want anything messing with. The issue is like, yeah, I mean, people can trigger them. You really can. It really can. People can. Now, the issue here is that, for instance, if I went to see a doctor here, and for instance, the doctor triggered me and like said, "Oh, you need this," and I didn't want that. Trigger completely. It'll shut down, and I won't tell him anything because I won't know anything. So that's an issue right there. Completely shut down. I'll just sit there and my jaw will be open and be like, yeah, don't know, man. That's the issue here. It's just hard because they're bugging me. I mean, sure, I've done these videos with them not bugging me, but the issue is it's just painful. There's just pressure right here. But it just sucks that there's consequences from everything. Just consequences. It's not fun. It's not fun. So I really think that's about it. I've made this video so many times and I thought, oh, I missed something. It's just like, yeah. Maybe it's just best to stay on what I'm doing, but just letting people know that, you know, this is just what it is, you know, that I have to deal with. Personally, I thought it was going to get better, but it's actually gotten better. I mean, like, I'm not moving as much anymore. I mean, sure, everything's like, the muscles get tight and everything, but I just can't sit for a long period of time. I'm always like getting up doing this because it doesn't help to relax. It doesn't. What's the point? Because here's the issue. It doesn't help to relax. You know, when they're bugging me, I just have a lot of adrenaline. Extreme amount. And I know for a fact that something's getting destroyed because everything's just like, you know, just have a whole bunch. Extreme strength. Extreme everything. Just a lot of adrenaline when they're bugging me. You know. And I don't know why I need all this. But yeah, that's the issue. Anything that helps, really. Here, we can like talk about everything that helps, but the issue is like, you gotta take everything. All of these things are like pills. Personally, what I want is just a cure. Nothing else. And that's something that they can't provide. No surgery, nothing can provide that. I want something. Take a pill, boom, you're better. That's what I want. You can't provide, well, then your services are not needed. That's the issue I'm getting here. Not a treatment, a cure. That's an issue I want. Yeah, I think that's really about it. I mean, I know my eye twitches occasionally. Probably because I don't get enough sleep. Nightmares to everything in between. Just complete fun. This, of course, everything's like swishing around, and my sense of smell is not all over there. It's literally flashing. But that's really about it. That's all I can think of here. So, hopefully you guys, why would I say you guys enjoyed this video? Because, like, the issue is like, not fun. Not fun. But in conclusion, before I end this here, I want to point out one thing here. I did look up something here, and there is one thing that they put in, like, water, fluoride. That's what I'm talking about, fluoride. I was just looking this up to see. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not saying, oh, this is true or not. I'm just saying, I looked it up, and it says that fluoride can cause brain damage. I mean, they put it in the water supply and you drink it. You just don't use it as mouthwash. Everyone drinks water. But I don't know if filterization gets rid of, fluoride. I don't know if that's the case. But I just don't know. It's painful. It really is. I'm scared one day I'm going to break my neck, and that's just going to be it for me. But I try hard. I really try really hard. Like say, no, no, no. Come on. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here so I can take some stuff to make me better. That's really what I need right now. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Be cautious, that's all I'm saying. Take care of your health because, it's really necessary in life. Take care of your body because, someone out there is more in pain than you are. I don't know what I'm saying there, but just take care of yourself. Trust me, guys. You don't want any of this. It's painful. I can't... It's an issue here. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here.